elitists, those technocrats from the All In pod, right? Because they like to say, oh, well, Trump came on our podcast and Trump was on our podcast and Trump said that he supports H-1B visas. So it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what Trump says. And then I show the clip of President Trump talking about how we have to eliminate the H-1B visas. And he talks about how it's full of abuse and says all the things that we were saying now that the tech bros who are trying to oppose MAGA are saying are conspiracy theories or racist lies or attacks on Indian Americans. But we have a video of President Trump and a policy statement from President Trump from 2016 saying the same exact thing. So when Elon Musk calls us contemptible fools, well, is Donald Trump a contemptible fool? Because that was Donald Trump's original position. Is Donald Trump a retard? Because, well, that's Donald Trump's original position. So I find it to be insulting, and it makes me question whether or not they really do have the best interests of the MAGA movement and President Trump in mind when they try to get involved in our political movement the day after President Trump survived an assassin's bullet instead of being along with him from the beginning. Because my question is, Eric, and so I really want to know, if these people are so intellectually superior to us and they're the best and brightest, well, how did the best and brightest bet against Donald Trump?
Very good question. And I want to get into, there is a question whether or not Trump needed that money to win, and there's an overwhelmingly, resoundingly win in this 2024 election, so maybe he didn't need it, but they certainly did provide him with the funding to keep going, to knock on doors. And Elon Musk very famously spent a lot of money, $277 million, I believe is the number, making sure the ground vote got in important places like Pennsylvania. I mean, can we say, Laura, that, okay, so they came late to the game, but their support and their financial support, but their support, Elon Musk being seen as the purveyor of free speech since he bought X, may have influenced a lot of votes.
Yeah, but he's not really a purveyor of free speech. I get where you're going with this. Like, doesn't Elon Musk have a seat at the table because, he gave almost $300 million? Yeah, I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm saying I'm grateful. We can be grateful, but also, isn't this what we speak out against? Isn't this why we voted for Donald Trump? Because he was the alternative to the establishment on both sides of the aisle that was bought out by the donor class? Or are we basically saying now that Donald Trump is bought and paid for? I don't want Donald Trump to be bought and paid for. Now, I don't believe that Donald Trump is bought and paid for, but this mentality that Elon Musk has and this elitist mentality that Vivek Ramaswamy has is, okay, well, this person gave more money than you, so their voice matters and they're more important than you. And that's not how our society and our political system works. I can be grateful for Elon Musk purchasing Twitter and giving Trump money to help facilitate a ground game in key battleground states, and also at the same time say, hey, you just got here 5 minutes ago and you bought your way into this movement. Why don't you sit down and educate yourself on what we believe in before you open up your mouth and your checkbooks and your bank accounts and try to rewrite what our vision and our agenda and our policy platform is?
C. Ben is a very close friend of, I believe, both of ours, who says, close the H-1B visa program down completely. Don't reform it, just close it down completely and ship all the 15 million illegals that came over, including these people, ship them back. I mean, that would be, an extreme version of it. Not that it's saying it's right or wrong, it's an extreme version. Here's my point, is there a middle ground where, and let me just ask you this, before we get to, these tech bros, Elon Musk, Vivek, Sachs, this is their first venture into politics. Do you think maybe they're just used to being able to say their mind and not realize some of the things they're saying, their words weren't measured properly? And maybe
no, this
that's
is what
part
they
of the
believe
problem.
in. I'm not going to give them a cop-out or a reason to say, oh, I was misspoken. No, this is what they believe in. They subscribe to this dark enlightenment philosophy in which they really do believe that our country should operate as a corporation and the head of that corporation should be some type of a monarch CEO. They do not want democracy. They don't want a constitutional republic. They really do believe in technocracy. They want a monarchy. They want to establish technocratic feudalism in our society. And that's what they're trying to do.
Is it, Laura, is it that?